Hey, welcome everybody to Smart TV once again. This is Curtis and John Lee here to talk with you today about some fun stuff on online marketing for your business. So today, for our episode, we wanted to talk about what not to do on social media. What are the things that a business should not be posting or doing on social media? So this is our subject today. So if you have ideas of things or things that you've seen out on social media that you think was really bad for business to post, leave us a comment. Let us know if you have questions about things that you're not sure if it's a good thing to post or not. Leave us a question. We'd be more than happy to answer those questions as well. So we're going to track our news feed on Facebook as well as on Twitter, and we're following that Smart TV hashtag as well. So if you have questions, let us know, and we're more than happy to work with you on those. So thanks everybody for joining us today as we talk about what not to do on social media. So there's a lot of things that a business owner has to be aware of, or a marketing team has to think about what not to post on social media. In fact, that's, in my mind, it's just as important to think about what not to post as what to post.
Definitely.
So that you understand where that line is for your business.
We're also going to cover some do's too, like what you can do instead.
Yes, exactly.
Things.
Exactly. What should you do instead of these kinds of things to help you with your social media?
Yeah.
So to begin, let's talk about openly bashing your competition. So that is, just don't do it. Trolling your competition, bashing them is really, really bad. I mean, it's bad in person to do that anyways, but it's just, it doesn't help you at all when you do that on your social media sites for your business. Okay, there's always going to be differences between your competition and you should know what those are. What are those differences between what you do and what the competition does, and talk about those differences. How are you better than everybody else? In what ways makes you stand out better than everybody? So think about those things and not specifically targeting your competition. Don't go to their sites and bash them. Don't try to leave nasty comments on their things.
Please come to our site. Please come to our positive way to make you look better instead of just saying, don't go to those guys, they're terrible. Become creative with it.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Oh, not a comment yet. Thanks for joining us, guys. We appreciate it. Please, if you have questions or comments about the things that you should not be doing as a business on social media, let us know. We're more than happy to answer those as we go through our class today, our session. We just talked about trolling your competition. Don't do it. Not a good thing at all. Just accentuate how you are better than everybody else. And
I think another thing that goes hand in hand with that is like, don't pretend like you're the only person on social media. It's like all about you. So not only with your competitors, but with your complementary businesses as well, you should join in on the conversation instead of just being like, oh, everything's about me and it's all about me and my brand. Join in on some of your maybe competitors' questions and things like that. If they have a comment, say, we are happy to help with that and answer the questions, or a complementary business to yours. You can always have opportunities to kind of cross-promote and help their customers and provide them with information that's helpful and valuable to them.
Yeah, partnering with other businesses. We have the similar types of clients you go after.
Yeah,
I think that's a great way to do it. So
don't be shy to go onto their sites and talk to their customers and join in on those conversations by those hashtags that we're all trying to reach people. So don't pretend like you're the only person in the online world, I guess.
Be respectful of everybody else and their sites and things, And really, if your business is good, if you've got good customer service and you do great quality work and you are a good business to begin with, then you don't need to worry about hurting other people's businesses because you'll get plenty of business for yourself. So that'll be fine. And along with that, when you're posting on social media as well, we see this all the time where a business, and most businesses still think in a marketing mentality when they're looking at social media, is, social media is marketing, so we've got to put out marketing messages and talk about our business and our cool stuff and what we're doing and all these neat things about our business, and we want you to come by, buy now. So businesses have this tendency to just put a whole bunch of marketing information on social media, okay?
Yeah.
And in fact, let me ask everybody that's watching a question. How many of you, and please leave a comment on this as well, How many of you love to see just marketing? How many of you actually go to Facebook and say, what can I buy today? What's the products I can get today? How many of you love seeing marketing from your followers when you follow a business page? Let's see, we've got a few here. Oh yeah. So it's just interesting because nobody really goes to social media to buy stuff. They go to look for things and to gather information and connect with people. So another comment, what was that?
Yeah, not me. It gets boring.
It does. It's
Definitely
terrible.
does.
A business that just talks about marketing only on social is going to be a business that is seen as very selfish. It's like going to a party and the business owner just talks nothing about their business the whole time. Like nobody wants to talk to him anymore. That's the person you avoid at the parties. So
what an egotistical guy he is.
yeah, exactly. And so businesses have to realize that you have to think more like a publisher, okay? If you want to create a magazine, let's say, you're out of your posts and you want us to sell subscriptions to that magazine, it has to be interesting to the reader, okay? If you're the only one paying for the subscription, then you can write what you like all you want. But if you need other people to subscribe, then you have to write what they want to read. What are they interested in? And get them to come in and buy that subscription and stay with you. So you think about your social media in the same way, in that I have to put out content that my customers are interested in reading and in connecting with. So a good example that we use in helping people understand this is there's a restaurant we did some work with years ago, and they are near the trails networks up in the mountains, and so they wanted to connect with the hikers because the people are parking to get off their mountain bikes and hiking from their parking lot. They're using the parking lot as their meeting point for their group, and then they go up and hike and explore the wilderness. So they wanted to encourage those people that while you're here, come use our restaurant. Yeah, come have lunch or whatever with us. So we looked at that and said, okay, so what we need to do is start putting out information about the trails, start talking with people, posting ideas and tips on how to hike, how to improve how do you pack, or deal with water and hydration, or whatever.
Here are the coolest hikes, and come park here to get to them.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Those are the things, because those are the people that are interested in outdoors want to read on social. And that would attract them into the business, and then they could see the posts about, here's our specials for lunch, or get a free dessert, or whatever. So it's attracting those people because of what they want to see, not what you want to post.
Yeah, you got to keep your whiffums in mind. What's in it for me as a customer. People don't really care that much about your business. They care about what your business can do for them and why they should go there.
Totally. No, it totally makes sense.
Yeah.
It does. So
not just about you.
As a business, realize no more than a third of your post should be have anything to do with your business. Okay, just most of it should be about your followers and building relationships and trust with them, giving them value, and then once you've built value with them and they see you as valuable, then you can talk about your marketing. So you got to do that step first. Okay, so have patience in doing that with your posts. Let's see, what was another one we talked about? Posting the same post across your sites.
That's a big
I see this a lot. There's another comment here. I'm not sure that online's a great way for them to do stuff. If you're talking about pharmacies, illegal stuff, then there's all kinds of other opportunities. If it's illegal stuff, yeah, that's not a good thing at all. Shouldn't be doing that at all.
That's good not to do on social.
Yes, that's definitely not something good to do on social, is sell drugs or illegal things as well.
They will find you and they will arrest you.
Yeah, and that's a whole nother, we need to spend a whole nother time on that topic of realizing that when you post it on social media, there's oftentimes geotagging from your phone. Your device will put stamps of dates and times on it, as well as location that goes with that data, and people can find that and still track you down. They can look for landmarks, look for other things. If you don't want it to be heard, then don't post it on social. So
yeah, keep in mind, businesses use it, personal people use it, and law enforcement uses it too.
Yeah, and they're using a lot. It's pretty crazy. So posting the same things across your sites, those are things you want to look at too and realize. It seems easy. It's like, oh yeah, I can get into Hootsuite and I can set up a schedule of posts. Yeah, and just have it go across all my sites all at once. Not good. Not good at all.
You want to reach your customers who are on Facebook, and maybe Facebook users aren't using Twitter. You know, maybe they are using Twitter, so maybe you have to make sure that it's different so that, you know, they don't see the same message across every single site.
Yeah, people use the different sites for different reasons. There's, you know, Facebook's good for fun, lighthearted stuff. That's where you want to be more human around your business. Twitter's better at conversation. LinkedIn is all professional. So, you know, Pinterest is more window shopping, lifestyle around your products and services as well. So another comment here. Good info, thanks. Yes, we love it. Ask any questions you have about tips and advice, what not to do on social. That's what we're talking about today. Diversify it. I mean, really, it sounds easy time-wise to think, oh, it's just so easy. I build a Hootsuite account, connect on my social media sites, make one post, and it goes to everything all at once. The reality is people won't see that on most of the sites. And people use the sites at different times of the day. Facebook is usually checked in the mornings, before work and after work, and sometimes during lunch. LinkedIn is checked during the business days, Monday through Friday, so weekends aren't good for LinkedIn. And Twitter is pretty much all the time. Anyways, sweet, thank you very much. And people use the sites for different reasons. Different people go to the sites for different reasons. So if you diversify your content to attract people in different sites, what happens is you have a greater chance of being in front of your customers every single day of the week. But you have to diversify. You've got to think of why would they be on this site? Why are they using this? How can we connect with our customers in these different ways? There's a big comment here. Let's catch it real quick. How do I get started in social media other than Facebook, Instagram, and what types of posts? So that's a big question. Thank you very much for asking it. I'd say the best way to do it is look at our other social media, or go on our YouTube channel, and look at the other videos we have. What was that comment?
I love money.
Yeah. Business is good. Yeah. Business is good. How often do you post per day? I recommend at least once a day across most of your sites. Facebook will handle 1 to 2 times a day. Twitter you can do about 22 times a day before people get mad. Usually 2 to 3 on Pinterest, Instagram, you can do a little more.
Our YouTube is SMRT TV, and you can find us also across our other social sites at SMRT
Smart Social. Yeah, come follow us on YouTube. We've recorded all of our past episodes, and they're up there on YouTube for you to check out. So go check those out to get other advice and things, even on advertising, ads on Facebook, we've talked about as well. Yeah. So some more comments.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to be robotic when posting.
Smart SMRT Social with an S. Do you want to? Yeah. Where'd the pen go?
Right over here.
Oh, did you get it? Write our company name up there. She'll put our name up there as well for you to see. So watch out for those kinds of things. Daily content is great, especially if you're diversifying the times when you're posting, so it's not all the same time across your sites, is really, really good. That hashtag could work. Do a search on those. In fact, we already did a post 2-3 weeks ago. You guys did one about hashtags.
We did,
episode.
yeah.
So watch our episode that we did 3 weeks ago about hashtags. We'll give you a lot of information.
We are on every Monday at noon.
Yes, so we do this every Monday at noon, so please follow us. Come check these out more. Great questions, guys. Please keep them coming. We love the questions that are coming in.
No one's on for 22 tweets a day, huh?
You know, I agree. I used to follow a guy, Kawasaki, and he does that, and it was just annoying, so I turned him off. So less than that would be good, but you can, most people, that's where the threshold is. So, but do keep it down. You can post a lot to Twitter all day long.
Because it is a more immediate live experience as a Twitter user. Everything's coming instantly. You kind of don't scroll back in time and be like, oh, what did so-and-so post like 5 hours ago?
Yes.
It's in the now.
Very now, very real time, moving forward all the time. So you can post a lot of content to Twitter, and that's great. You can even post the same post 2 or 3 times to Twitter at different times a day, different things to try to leverage it more and increase the chances of it being seen. Because most of the time, most people only see it once. Even if you post that same post 5 times on Twitter in a week at different times and things, most people only see it once anyways. So that you can leverage your content better that way. But do diversify it.
Remember that there are algorithms on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. Mm-hmm. They are implementing more algorithms, so yeah, definitely diversifying your content and putting it out at different times is way important.
Sorry.
Another good one, not to do on social media.
Go ahead.
Argue with your customers. If someone leaves you a nasty review and says, this product's terrible, or this person's terrible, this brand. Take this opportunity as a customer service perspective and as an opportunity to make it right. Don't say, oh, well, you are a terrible customer.
Yeah, businesses have done this. They try to control their customers or control that online. And here's the biggest thing for a business owner, to understand, okay, is what the word branding really means. Branding is not a marketing message that you create as a business owner and share out to your audience. Branding is the culmination of customer experiences with your company. Okay, that's products, that's services, customer service, everything. So that is really what your brand is the culmination of all your customers' experiences with you and your company. So what that means is you don't control it completely. Okay, you can dramatically influence it by having good products and services and having good customer service and those things as well. What was that?
Instagram posts to Facebook and Twitter. Is that what not to do?
I don't recommend generally posting the same post across your sites. You can do some cross promoting, which is good, but just don't do it all the time. Just every once in a while do it, but keep it somewhat diversified because people connect for different reasons on different sites with you. So, and same with your customers, because you want your customers to follow you on social media. You want them to be there. You want to use your social media as a tool to do more. Awesome. We want to keep our customers with us and talk more to encourage referrals and keep our customers buying more, repeat buys, increase that lifetime value of our customers.
Yeah. We want them to tell their friends about it.
Exactly.
Do some marketing for us, Have
so,
your customers be your best market.
The worst thing you can do for your business is argue with the customer. And this happens more in like restaurants or businesses that they have lots of turnover. They see lots of people in a day, but just don't argue with them. If somebody has a bad problem, use it as a learning opportunity to make your business better. If somebody has a complaint, it's best to just help move them off of public spheres. You can do direct messages with them on those social media sites like Facebook Messenger, or just do a direct message on Twitter if you're connected with them, or just move them to a phone number. Have an email for your customer service or a phone number they can call that where you can now deal directly with them. That's not, the whole public doesn't need to watch you try to solve this customer's concern. They just need to know that you are resolving it and working with those customers and doing your best. Yep. As long as you're doing that, that helps people feel better about your business. Because as much as we as consumers want to have really good customer service and a great experience the first time with your business, what really makes us feel comfortable with you is knowing that you'll solve those problems and you'll work with us and fix things and not make it a hassle. So that's a big deal.
It might seem easy to just click delete that comment, but don't do it, because then they're going to come back and be like, I can't believe this business deleted my comment and ignored my complaint.
Yes, that happens.
That's a valid thing, and we'd love to help you through it. And please call us directly, or we'll private message you a number. And
exactly.
Like
if somebody leaves a bad review or bad comment, I do not recommend generally deleting those. I recommend leaving them there, but responding to them and working with those people, and then having them, after you resolve those concerns, have them go back and leave a good review and edit it would be great. Because a bad review that you can respond to and work with is better than 10 good reviews in my mind. So that's going to help you tremendously, to help people know that you are human and that you are willing to work with your customers and fix things and make that a good experience for them. That goes a long ways to help with people wanting to do business with you. There are some businesses, there are some customers that will come in every once in a while and there's just nothing you can do. They have an agenda, they have a chip on the shoulder, whatever, and there's not much you can do about those kinds of people as well. So another comment coming in.
Trolls will always exist, but...
Yes, there will always be trolls. You'll always have them. They go away, and so your followers. If you have a really good loyal following, they'll take care of the trolls for you. We've seen this. We had a hunting show we did social media for quite a few years ago, and they were deleting negative comments people putting up about hunting and shooting and stuff. And I told them, don't delete it. Leave it there. You want your social media sites to be a public forum to allow people to exercise their First Amendment rights. And by not deleting them, we let them stay out there. But what happened is their followers would just come back and defend them. And so those people would leave because they're not getting audience. So your followers will take care of the trolls as well. I missed that comment.
Well, it was just a troll showing his face.
Yeah, there's a troll right there. Awesome, man. Well, thanks for joining us today, and you're demonstrating exactly what we're talking about. Buying followers, I generally do not recommend buying followers. The best way to pay for followers is to run an ad on social media to connect your followers that way. Especially on Twitter, just run an ad. In fact, a great way I recommend Twitter advertising is run an ad to your competitors. Go after their followers with an ad. So that's the best way to buy followers is running ads. Don't buy them for $10 we'll get you 1,000 followers. They're fake followers. They ruin all your analytics. Hard to track everything.
You want to have the right customers. Like if you're going after a certain demographic or a target market, you don't want a bot to go out and just follow everyone in Singapore or something when maybe you're looking for more of a local following to come to you.
So that's a great
control that.
That is a great point. Thank you for bringing that up too about buying those, because we do not recommend buying them. Mm-hmm. There's oftentimes, I know Facebook, oftentimes they realize that a lot of your followers are bought, they reserve the right to delete your Facebook page. So if they know you're paying for these, they can pull off your page too. So it's just good not to do that. So be careful about that. Let's see. Oh, awesome troll. Hey, thank you very much. You're watching us, and we appreciate it. You're sharing our message. So that's great. One thing to go over as well is the Federal Trade Commission has guidelines for what a business can and cannot do on social media.
Stay legal with your business.
Yes. So let's talk about those just really quickly. One big thing to do is do not hide your marketing to try to conceal it, to make it look like it's not a marketing post. This happens a lot when you're dealing with influencer marketing on social media. In fact, there's a great, one of the first cases the FTC has done in going after a company successful on social.
It was Instagram, right?
Yeah, it was on Instagram. They went after a clothing manufacturer. I don't remember the name of the company. It was a higher end fashion company. And they went out and
they wanted people to buy this dress, so they were like, "Hey, come buy our dress." And then they had some Instagram models modeling the dress and saying, "Oh, look at me in this beautiful dress." And they didn't put #sponsored on their posts, and the FCC went back to all those people in the dress and said, "Hey, this isn't legal."
Yeah, the company. So they gave 50 women the dress for free, and they told them, "You need to take a picture with you wearing it and put this hashtag on it so we can track it and put it out there." And basically, everybody that saw it thought it was a completely organic post, that these women just happened to have this dress and loved it. And so, it drove tons of sales for the company. Mm-hmm. But
little do they know, they were compensated
for posting that. So if you're compensating people for putting out posts, even if you're going to incentivize your customers to leave a review for you, make sure you have a disclaimer that goes with that says that they are somehow being incentivized to do that. Anytime we counsel with a business on that and say, "Hey, we want to give a coupon to our customers to leave us a review on Yelp," that's awesome, but you need to send a sentence to have them copy and paste a sentence in that says, "By leaving this review, I was entered into a drawing," or given a coupon by doing this, so that people know the truth in marketing. Basically, they just realize that what's real organic and what's been paid marketing as well. So that's where the FTC is going after a lot of businesses, and so you got to be very careful with that. As long as you're doing like what John was talking about, #sponsored or #sponsored, basically, #ad, those kinds of things in those posts will help people understand, oh, this is a sponsored thing, or this is a paid ad or something, and that'll clear that up so you don't have those kinds of problems. So just realize, if you can get your customers to generate content for you without incentivizing them, that's the best. If you can say, "Hey guys, we'd love you to come take a picture at our restaurant, or take a picture wearing our clothes and post it. We'd just love to see you wearing it." There's no payment for that.
Yeah.
That's free content. Use it. That's great. That's true organic stuff. Mm-hmm. So they're very good to use.
Customer content is the best.
Yes. User-generated content is phenomenal. The more of it you can get, the better. So those are all going to be very good things for you.
So we had a comment come in. Someone asked, should parents be blocking their kids on social media or on some internet sites? We can definitely do a video about that in the future. I think that you shouldn't maybe block your kids online completely, but having a certain time frame that they're allowed to be online, or how to practice safe internet surfing, would be awesome. So thanks for that. We'll definitely be doing a
We
video
should do
about
a
that
video
in the
about that,
future.
yeah. Let's do that.
So make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us at Smart Social and the Smart TV hashtag,
Yep.
because that's
So,
great stuff.
Any
We'll do
any
that.
other questions you guys have, things, let us know. Reach out to us on social media. We'd love to talk to you more. Continue this conversation, answer your questions. We're on all the social media sites, so come connect with us, and would love to hear other questions. Things that you think you'd love to have us do an episode on, let us know, and we'll put some more episodes together about the things that you want, so that we can customize the message we're putting out there for you to help you in your business as well.